Book of HOV exhibit is at the Brooklyn Library, and Jay-Z by himself has basically helped restore the Brooklyn Library. It was about to close, and now with all of the people, signing up and signing out his decoded book, he saved it. Jay-Z is basically helping Brooklyn read again. Have you gone to the exhibit?
I did, yeah. I went with my friend Jess. Shout out to Jude, and it was just a lot. It was a lot to take in at the exhibit. Like, it was like, even if you're not a HOV fan, if you're just a hip hop fan, first and foremost, like, this is what hip hop is about, right? It's about like taking something, making something from nothing, and like that exhibit kind of encapsulates like his whole journey, like his whole hustle, like everything that he's been about from the very beginning, from like when we met him in '96 to what he is now. Like, and even seeing something as simple as like going to the corner where all the magazines are and just being like, damn, I had that magazine, I got this one, got that one, where the records are, all the photos that you saw. Shout out to Raven. Raven took like a bunch of the really good photo moments. Even some of the videos attached, and it's 2 floors. So, and I think it closes in October. There's 2 floors. So there's like a lot to see. Them recreating the Baseline Studios that, like, if you're like a big like HOV fan, like how Taurian and I are, about Baseline Studios. Like, about like, that's where a lot of the magic happened. You've seen footage of it from like Fade to Black. So even seeing the details of that, the Rockefeller chain, all of the fan lore is there. And I feel like if you're not just a Jay-Z fan, but a hip hop fan, it's essential to see it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's one of the most impressive things that I've seen, like, for artists, because it's like, obviously, like, you go to like, if you like, all right, when I go on vacations, one of my favorite things to do is find a Hard Rock Cafe and eat there, because a lot of artists donate like their old like costumes and like things from like concerts or shows that they've had to the Hard Rock Cafe, so that you could see like stuff that they wore. So basically, that for me was just like seeing like Jay-Z's like Rockefeller coat from like his iconic like promo photos.
Oh yeah, that Rockefeller coat, man. I thought about breaking that glass. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was dope to see the actual decks that his songs were recorded on, like, which is crazy to think like they had to carry these big ass like reels of film that had the music that he was making on there, and taking it and like, so they could make CDs and tapes and stuff like that, because digital didn't exist back then. Actually, like, seeing like all of the awards that he has won, and I was like, God damn, like he's won like a lot. I didn't know that like he was winning so many fucking Billboard Awards and American Music Awards and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, so it was just cool to like take a walk and go on that experience. And I took my little brother who's 16. So like for him, he was born the year, if I'm not mistaken, after Kingdom Come came out. So like for him, like his relationship with Jay-Z is completely different than mine.
Yeah.
So for him, like he's just like, yeah, Jay-Z's rich.
Yeah.
Like that's his response to everything. Not that he's good at, like, Jay-Z is rich and married to Beyonce.
Yeah, it's very different, because by the time he met Jay-Z, Ace of Spades was out. That's like a very big difference between the Jay-Z he knows and the Jay-Z we know.
Right.
Because Jay-Z we know was popping Cristal bottles in '96, and he didn't have his own shit.
Right. And it was very like interesting, like for me and him to be walking around and like how excited I was versus him just being like, yeah, this is pretty cool. And I'm just like, yo, this is gonna be like when you get older and like Drake does this. And he was like, I don't know if I care that much. And it's just like his generation, like what they care about. Like they care about, what's the kid's name? Kai
Cenat.
Yeah, Kai Cenat.
Or Cenat. Well, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but I just know it's Kai.
Yeah, and I know that my little brother would have, if he was in New York, I probably would have had to like beat his ass for going down there. He would have won. He'd win.
Yeah, he would have won. But yeah, I think it's very essential. I think it's a big part of what's going on right now in Brooklyn. It's not a disappointment at all. You should definitely check it out if you haven't.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a good like trip to like just go to downtown Brooklyn and go get something to eat, go over there and chill, like just spend a day over there. Like some certain days the line gets really long from what I heard. Like I got lucky, I walked right in. But yeah, like it's cool. Like it's a good experience, and it's something that like you don't got to be a Jay-Z fan. If you're just a fan of hip hop, it's very cool to see.
Go there. Go to the Book of HOV. Go get Sweet Chick. Have you a nice Jay-Z Nas day.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Dun dun.